Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Anna Vanila Arts. I am Anna Vanila and I would like to share with you all the things that I've learned over the years, from my experience, from my knowledge of things that I do, from knitting to drawing, painting and all sorts of knotting, anything that's art. I am up there. I always been attracted to arts, and I consider knitting a type of art. It's a creation, it's not just a hobby, it's more than that. At the moment on my needle I have 20 loops, 20 stitches, and the needles are number 5. And let me teach you this design. If you've never made a hairband looking as good as this one, and you might want to do this pattern because you love it, I would suggest for you to stay tuned, and you're going to be able to make this beauty yourself. It's a French style headband. As you can see, it's a stretchy hairband with French style knitting. So the first loop, I always, especially where I do garments or accessorize small things and all sorts, to get this this straight edge, I always knit the first loop with a front stitch. Then for the edge not to be curvy, not to kind of go anywhere, but to stay flat, I knit 2 front stitches. Now this is the pattern. So we take, so these are 2 loops, we make a crisscross, we take the second loop, we knit it with a front stitch, then we return the needles from the front and we grab from the front, not from the inside but from the front, we make a front stitch. Basically from 2 loops we make 2 loops, but in a different order. So 2 purl stitches, now we cross them, we knit the second loop with a front stitch, and then not from the inside but from behind, so from this side we knit it, and only then we release it. Then we knit another 2 purl stitches and we repeat second, then the first one with a front stitch and 2 purl stitches. So we knit the second with a front stitch, and then from the front we grab like so and we pick up the yarn like so. Then we knit the rest of the loops with a front stitch. This was the first row. Now we are doing the second row. So the first loop we knit with a front stitch to make sure we preserve this straight edge. Then 2 front stitches, and now when we see purl stitches we knit the second purl stitch, we hold it, and then we knit the first purl stitch, and only then we release. So 2 front stitches, purl stitch. So we need the second loop with a purl stitch, and then we need the first. So then we need 2 front stitches, and again we need the second purl stitch, and then we hold it with our finger or nail to help knit the first loop as a purl stitch. 1, 2 front stitches, then the second purl stitch, we hold it and we knit the first purl stitch, then we knit with the front stitches all to the end, and we repeat these 2 rows for as long as you need to make this headband. This is a French style headband, so I hope you like it. This is how it's knitted, and hopefully it will turn out to be a lovely garment for you if you were to do one for yourself. So mine looks beautiful, and when I finish I'll make another video of how it looks on my mannequin, how it looks finished. Now I have knitted the right amount of length for my headband. As you can see, it's quite long now, and I have decided to stop here and close my loops. That's how I do it. So we take 2 loops and knit it with a front stitch, and then put this loop back on again to the left needle and knit again, then again 2, and I put it back to the needle. We put back onto the needle, and then we grab the yarn from inside out, and it creates some sort of plaiting, as you can see. After this I will be sewing it. Make sure you don't knit too tightly and not too loose. Hello everyone again. This is the finished garment. This is a finished headband. As you can see, it looks stunning. It's stretchy. These little rows look like little waves, which reminds me a bit of ocean waves. It's a French style headband. I hope you like it. This pattern is a French pattern, and I've knitted with acrylic yarn, white acrylic yarn. As you can see, the edging is straight, and here and here. 4 repeatable patterns here. This is the back. I've done my best to stitch it nicely so that it continues the pattern quite straight, quite nicely. And this is how it looks at the back, where I've hidden all the yarns I've shown you. And as you can see, is a classic color, classic style headband with a twist, and I think you can wear it in the summer, in the spring, in the autumn. It will just suit anyone, any color of hair, any length of hair. It's a fashionable pattern, fashionable design. It's easy to knit. It's stunning to wear. It's very tactile, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful, I must say that. You can carry it with you, even put it in the wallet like so. It doesn't take much space, and if it gets too windy or too cold, a headband like so would just benefit you so much. I can guarantee you that. And you'll get a lot of compliments if you were to do a headband like so, like this one. It should suit anyone, really. Especially if you're a cyclist, it would just hold your hair in place and keep you warm without overheating. So it's beautiful. I love it. I am in love with it. I hope you love it too. Let me show you how it looks on my mannequin. It looks lovely. It looks nice. I'll show you in a moment. This is how it looks like on my beautiful mannequin. As you can see, it covers the ears. It's beautiful, beautiful, quite gentle looking, quite feminine. This is a stitch at the back, and as you can see, it's very beautiful and a very useful accessory indeed. It's beautiful. I love it. I think it's great. I would be happy to wear this headband anytime. Especially in the UK. It's quite cold sometimes and we get a lot of rain, and a headband like this one would just complement and keep you warm and tidy. And I think you would agree with me, it turned out to be quite beautiful and simple to make. It doesn't take a lot of time to do it. I possibly have knitted it in 2 hours, if less than that. So yeah, I think it's terrific. I love it. I hope you love it too. And if you make a headband like this one, or even better, why not send to me your artwork, and I will be happy to see it, and knowing that it's useful for you, that my channel was useful for you to create something beautiful and special and creative, something as beautiful and as creative as this. So thank you for subscribing, and see you soon in the next video, which will be very soon. See you. Bye.